C, the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Nebraska's offense takes the field to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
So Ohio for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't.
Turning on the Jets. The 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Going to the run, it's Durant. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Burgess. He's got an open man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give out of the gun. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Safe completion on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Using his legs, it's Durant. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Cornhuskers are on the move. receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because first and second down is ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive. Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Reese.
All right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone. Get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position. But you just get some few first downs. Get that first down right now.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. The give to the single back. It's these little moments like that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice job there running the option. And when you think about Nebraska quarterbacks, it always is about the option. All the way back to the great Tom Osborne at head coach. Whether it was Tommy Frazier at quarterback, Eric Crouch, we've seen win a Heisman doing it. This guy right here has the ability to use his speed to hurt defenses in the option game.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The gift to the right. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This crowd knows when to bring it. He'll go to the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Burgess. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, the offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. Second and third and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Buckeyes will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the... No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here.
Turning it on! And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. They'll run the option. Powers through the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've moved it into scoring territory, first and 10 from the 11. He'll do it himself. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. For 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relation wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing